It was a beautiful lap. It was just everything was in balance. The front temperatures, the rear temperatures, the apexes were just, yeah, I can't wait to go back and watch it.
I kind of lost the rhythm a little bit on the medium tires in the Q2. Didn't feel that comfortable with the medium tires, so it wasn't easy to attack in the first run.
My balance in Q3 was off. I don't know why. I just seemed to struggle a lot more. But overall, I think this weekend we have just been a little bit behind anyway, and I think that showed again in Q3, of course. I mean, Q1 and Q2 is always a bit of a mix, but then in Q3 everyone is going flat out.
It was a shame I couldn't get my final attempt. I think there was good lap time in it, and I could certainly have done a lot better than what I did today.
I knew when I closed the lap, going over the line, I was like, okay, that's going to put us in a good position, but still didn't expect to be in front of Lando and Charles. So no, I'm really pleased. That's the best position we could hope for the race.
It was a decent quali. There was a chance we could have been P4. We went out in Q1. I think Q1 when we didn't need to, and we put one lap, like just an out lap on the tires, which again we didn't need to do. And when we're talking about like quarter of a tenth, half a tenth gap to people around, the chance of me just having two perfect new sets of tires, I want to say is half a tenth. You know, just kind of learning exactly how the tire's going to be, then make some adjustments into the second run.
We started to struggle more in Q2 once the wind picked up a little bit, and then the rear was quite moving in the last sector, and that made us struggle more than what I thought.
Yeah, I've enjoyed that session. It was hard work. You know, it's good to start in points because it's hard to pass here, so it's a good starting position for tomorrow.
It was a circuit that we had some concerns about our level of competitiveness, but yeah, both cars in Q3 is a while that we didn't achieve it, so that was a good weekend so far. But yeah, the points are given tomorrow, so we need to execute a good race.
I think we struggled a little bit to feel the tires for that first lap, so we were not as strong as maybe we would have liked.
It's probably more that the lap felt alright, like at least with, let's say with what I feel, it felt like pretty much all I could do. A couple bits here and there, but not much. So I feel like the lap was decent, and then yeah, I think that's, you know, when you feel it's alright and you still don't get into Q3, that's where it's obviously a bit painful.
You know, it's definitely tricky in the last sector, but when the tires are overheating. But you know, tomorrow I think we have a good start position, free tire choice. We'll see what we can do.
Not been easy with the car all weekend, and I mean it's not too bad, but more we try to push more issues we create, and yeah, the last lap definitely wasn't fun, but yeah, it's what it is, and tomorrow is a new day, and I think it should be okay for the race, but obviously not an easy place to overtake.
See tomorrow what happens. You know, will be again really hot condition and maybe more wind as well, so tricky one, and we'll see what will be the best strategy. I think tomorrow will be the key.
I was very puzzled because I really didn't understand what happened, and I went to see my engineers to try and understand what I could have done differently. We see that I entered the corner slower than in Q1, and even like that with a 35 kph gust of tailwind, I just lose the car.
In qualifying, I had also quite a good lap, but yeah, I still don't know why I lost quite a lot time. Even compared to my teammates, like 1 second and 4 tenths, so it's quite huge. And generally, I like this track from last 2 years, so yeah, I had to see why.
From our side, ahead of the weekend, I thought Q2 would be a breeze, and then for whatever reason, just haven't had the same rhythm as I have at other circuits. And I mean, ahead of his season, I would have said this would have been our strongest circuit and our best opportunity. Yeah, it's the first time we've not made it through to Q2, so you know we can't get it right every time.
I need to investigate a bit of a power unit issue we had, because kind of had it on both laps, but on my last lap there was quite a few engine cuts, probably 4 or 5 times throughout the lap, which I did see on the data. It was cost me quite a bit of lap time.
I think I got to a point where it's difficult to extract more, but yeah, struggling with a lack of downforce whilst driving, because you're sliding a lot, and when the track's so hot, sliding just reduces grip that you had available from the beginning of the lap, which is not ideal.
Well, for sure, be in the mix, because normally, as known, it all stacks back a bit, and I'm starting out of the pit lane, I think, so we should be able to be at the back of the field quite soon in the race, and then it's just about trying to manage our tires and hopefully get a few positions.